In Swahili, they say hadithi. In Kinubi, they say ijamajako. Meanwhile, Lugbara, some pronounce it as adiko. Meanwhile, others pronounce it as odiko. In Yumbe, Aringa, they say adigo. In Alur, some say it's oda. In Madi, others say it's oda, same as Alur. Enyadi, something like that. But for us here tonight or today, right now, we call it Adiisi. And that is the commonest term that's in almost all the youth's mouth. Everywhere you go, when we talk of Adiisi, everyone can relate. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers, my name is Steps, and welcome to Adiisi Pod. Anyway, this is the first time it's happening. And of course, when you're going to talk about Adiisi, or if you have Adiisi, a story, you need someone to jazz it with. That's why I have a very special guest. Now, most of us, those who are into the nightlife, talking about the bar businesses, events, you must have encountered something with the security personnel at the gate. And the commonest terms that we know are the bouncers. So yeah, I'm having one of the prominent bouncers in town. He's a very giant guy, a very tall, and he has been in the game for some time now. Viewers, let's have our special guest. You're welcome.
Yes, thank you, Steps. It's nice having me here at Adiisi Pod. Yes, and I would love to deliver the best. It's good to jazz. Here's the time. Perhaps, right now we're for baller time, so
Yeah.
we're free times anyway. So we're kicking it right out.
Well, it's actually very nice. It's actually very nice to have you, my brother, in the house. A lot has been happening, and it's still happening. People have encountered so many circumstances with bouncers, But let me just go straight to the point.
Yeah.
As a bouncer, must you have a very straight face? Must you have a very straight face when you're working? You can't smile, you don't laugh.
No, not really. But of course, sometimes we wear those masks to mean business. Now, like as we're here, Ali, I know you so much, and there are more people that I do know. But no, when it comes to work, it's work. But people don't get that bit of it that because your home is when he comes here, this is business and it's business.
But how can someone differentiate? How can you tell someone this is business? Because there are people that you relate to.
Yeah, sure. Sure. The people I relate to. But it is they should know that it is business. They should know that it's business. Yeah, we have a category of people that have that privilege. It doesn't come from the offices, from our bosses. We give it
within yourselves.
Yeah. But none of that comes from the management. So there is that category of people, and of course, they deserve it.
Yeah.
You get?
The main reason why I have you here is that within our society here, within the region, people always have complaints about bouncers. They say about Fakibaku, Kirambamba. You get it?
That's very true.
They don't understand. They feel themselves big.
That's very true. But
then, if you're saying very true, why do you guys behave that way?
It's not that we guys. Now it comes here when Ali. It's like, of course, you know me so well, and we have been working.
Right.
We have been working.
Right.
If people say that for you, how would you judge me personally, me myself?
No, I'm just here representing others because they may not come to you directly. They come to us.
Yes.
You get it?
Yes.
Me and you, I know, okay, fine. I know how I can talk to you. But then there are those, they may not come directly to you because maybe they fear you. But they come to us and be like, man, that your guy is this. You get it? Why do you think
those
they come up with
complaints
such
come to us, but
allegations?
I think it's the same thing.
Mm.
At the gate, it is business. The promoter needs to get money. He's saying, yeah, he has invested. He needs to recover the money you people are handling. By the time we're at the gates, all the funds, the success of the event, if it comes to fund payment, is on our hands.
Mm.
So if the person realizes that we are too soft and we allow people to just come in, then I don't think we shall have work some other time. So that is work.
So now let's first leave that work aspect out.
Yes.
Your personality. You see, most
You know?
of these guys, they fear those bouncers. Sometimes it's not even about the work,
Yes.
but you guys are hard to approach. You know, talking to you guys, they feel like things won't even get into your head. You guys might not understand.
You
So
see-
there's a way you guys make guys feel like, man, don't come close to me. You're not my level. I cannot talk to you. You get it?
I get
Something like that.
I get
So I just want to know, why would maybe a person have that feeling?
You know, me personally, as I've been a bouncer for a while now, and I think, as you said, we're one of the prominent bouncers around. Ethically, I would say I've personally got those challenges. Someone comes
Right.
to me and tells me, Zavi, why do you give me those moods at work? We fail to approach you people. But you know, at times it's not the mood. Someone reads you badly.
Mm.
But I might look so serious. I'm concentrating, doing something. You might feel so hard. But whereas there are these ones with those rude faces.
So
It
should we say that approach really matters
approach matters?
when you want to have a conversation, or maybe you want to talk to a bouncer?
Yes.
The approach also matters.
Approach matters. But the unfortunate bit of it is that where we work, people are drinking.
Right?
Then that approach may not work. Someone would really want to talk to you in good faith, but the way it comes, and for you, the only thing in your mind is this one is coming to do what?
Yeah.
This one is coming to disturb. You may not give
But
that
then why
chance at that time. But
why would you judge that person very quick? Because just because most of the guys are drinking, you get it?
maybe 1 or 2 times he did that and he did what? But this time he may be coming for a different intention, but I wouldn't give time for that.
Okay. Some of you guys accept the bribes at the gate. Have you ever done that?
You know, to be honest, I guess so.
You have.
I guess so. I guess so.
Okay. So and why would you that you talked of it being serious at work?
Yes.
So how does it feel
Now
to take that bribe?
It comes here. You know, personally, at times, someone who does something doesn't intend to do.
Yeah.
Now it comes from here. You know, most times those days, steps you well know, because you've been in the system.
Yeah.
If we see where we came from 2018, 19,
Right.
when our places were Vino and so on, Oasis,
Right.
the pays, you saw the game, the pays were too down. And when you come up with your price and you tell the boss, this is what I need, because you feel maybe that's the price that can fit.
Yeah.
But realize there were no employees.
Right.
Despite of the fact that they know you're many and there are no employees, they squeeze. Someone comes to you and tells you now in a night, honestly, we used to work in a night for 9,000. Can you imagine?
9,000?
9,000. We get 16, we divide. You get the point?
When was that? Which year was that?
Do you think it is far? It is 2017, 2018.
Okay.
You get?
So should we say right now it has improved from that 9,000?
Through fight. It has greatly improved.
Greatly, yeah?
Greatly improved.
So like by how much?
Probably, let me say I can call it 95% for shows, because those times.
No, let's first talk about the bars.
For the bars, it has really not improved greatly. It is, let me say, by 40% improvement.
So the bars have actually improved, and the events have actually improved. They pay you guys what you want.
Yeah, the events have improved.
Okay. Now let's first have your experience with the clients. You know, most times I've witnessed bouncers beating clients, slapping.
Yeah, true.
Like you said, you already know you're dealing with someone who has taken something.
Yes.
Why would you have to manhandle a person in that kind of way?
You know, now personally, I've done that. I've been a victim and have cases, but I think this is the point to explain such things. The issue here is we're humans.
Right.
You get the point?
Yeah, yeah.
We're humans, emotions, understanding, all those things matter. And no one is perfect. Now the challenge comes here. All they say the next day is, that guy manhandled me.
Yeah.
Simply
Yeah,
because
we have seen
maybe
bouncers being summoned at the police
simply
and stuff.
there is this one who might have done it. Simply the person might have resisted. It happens everywhere. Everywhere. Where you must keep low. There is someone who wants to break it, and you have to look for all possible ways to do what. But I believe bouncers of late are coming up, who are trying to come to an understanding. Yeah. Gone are the days it was all about blows. Because those halls where we used to work, those times, it was also all about fights. The clients themselves.
Now, let me ask you, after a manhandling a client like that, what happens like the next day?
It depends. Some go to police. Some can come back and report. Some can meet you. People talk out a lot. But most of them go to police. And now that's where we also had another challenge from the government system, from the police.
Yeah. Are there rules protecting the clients there, or you, the bouncers, or something like that?
No. Of course, the rules are protecting the clients. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You get?
So meaning
Now
when
of late that
when they take you that side, you're in trouble as a bouncer.
You're in trouble.
Okay.
You have to explain. You have to, At times we end up paying. But it's of late that some of us have also sought for lawful ways to see where we fit.
Okay.
So now you cannot just come. I've done that several times. You cannot just come of late and then you tell me, this happened at the bar, you're taking me to police. No.
So after everything happening, do you guys take it personal or?
Character. Some do take it personal. I can't make it one thing because I am me, the other person is the other one. Some people, it depends on the circumstance. There is this person, maybe said, okay, you have apologized to the police, let's leave. But when he knows, we all made mistakes because I couldn't wake up from here and move to where you were dancing out of amidst all this, and only spot you and start, So something might have happened somewhere. I can let go when it's all handled well, but honestly, when it is not well, you don't expect me to say I've let go.
Right.
You get?
I get it.
How will I show you that? When you come back the next time where I work, I'm going to stop you. That means I've not done what? Let go of it.
You have not let go of it, yeah.
Yes.
We have seen it happening.
So
a client comes
when
back.
It's okay, you come back and I say, just know there, it was handled what? So that's...
Yeah, we have had guys complaining that now they can't. That guy won't let me go through, yeah?
But if you ask why, you can't explain.
And then there's this situation where, as a bouncer, you will stop a client from accessing the venue, but this client has a connection with the manager.
Yes.
So when the manager comes, how do you guys usually handle such scenarios?
Now, it depends. Security, we have. It is a whole sector. So when such a scenario comes in, of course, chain of command. A manager is a manager. Fine.
Right.
Maybe you explain your reason as to why. Because I wouldn't let someone come in when I've stopped and the manager says, hey, guy, allow him. No. Yes, what happened? You get the point?
Yeah.
Yes, what happened? A, B, C, D. If we talk it out, we can accept because the manager said, no, I'm now in charge of this person. Because by the time he comes and allows you inside, we know we're safe. Anything happens,
it's on the manager.
You get the point? Yes. I can understand the circumstance. But if it is not that too good, then we can also put it in a hold.
Okay, but do you believe is that some of the bouncers are actually not professional in their line of duty?
That is also one of the greatest challenges we are facing. It is very true.
And as the team, what are you guys doing about it?
as of late you've known, like for us here in Arua, we have prominent groups, probably 3, of which is mine, which is West Nile Professional Bouncers.
Yes.
We have Arua City.
Yes.
I know you're well versed with them. We have there is city bouncers.
City unit. Yes, yes.
You know, we advocated to create an association, a group to help out to bridge those gaps.
Right.
There is this person who's well versed, maybe he learned from a better person somewhere, and would love to share an idea. We didn't have those platforms. Everyone was doing it for himself.
Yeah. Everyone was on.
But we realized we have to grow together.
Right.
Because after some time, you're not in this, there is someone, and our colleagues had a lot of challenges. Feud every night, you're in the police. Every night, your colleagues in police, he has beaten someone, you know. At times, they don't understand that actually we are not supposed to harm these clients. We are there for them, we are supposed to protect. Nevertheless, once in a while, these where the circumstances occur. But we have to know at the back of our mind, our point here is what?
Do you know the reason why I say that is because some of you get carried away by excitement in the line of duty while they are working. You know?
Unprofessionalism.
Very unprofessional.
Yes, that is why.
Because a bouncer might be assigned to handle a sector, but his mind will not be there. His mind will be on a very different thing. You get it? So I don't know. And the next time you see the same person coming back to work, now tell me, how is he going to improve? He's not being disciplined.
You know, we really do discipline. Of course, we can't show the rest that we have disciplined our colleague. You get the point? Public's not supposed to know, but we can discipline. We always discipline, and we have meetings, we have seminars. At times, we invite some people, professionals, to come and, you know,
to come and
give us some guides, and we are doing all that to eliminate this unprofessionalism. But if you're to check, I still come back to you. You've been in the events, I've been around. If you're to check, I think you would say, yeah, there is some improvement somewhere, because this is not how we used to be.
There is improvement, I would say, but there's also still a problem with a few of you.
Yes,
you get it?
That is very true.
Yeah, because some of us, we can be out there, we monitor those things. We might not be the supervisors directly involved in the group, but we see most of you are not having that professional game in the game that they are playing. You get it?
Yes.
But now, let me ask you, what makes one a bouncer?
I think first I would say I would start from physique. Okay. That is the basic. Because, as you said, our role is a position whereby it needs a lot of strength. Because here you have disagreed with someone. You have to handle, no matter what it is. First priority, you need to be fit. Second, are the same rules. Of how to handle clients, knowing back of your mind that you're here to protect, not to harm. These are ethics. If you have all those classes, you have to be able to study. You can analyze a crime before it happens. You know, most times.
Yeah, you can detect that.
You have to be knowing all that.
That is where I say most of your guys, they getting caught unaware.
Yes.
A fight is going to break, but they are focusing on something different. Exactly. By the time they realize people are fighting, when bottles are flying, you get it? So I see those things. That's why I wonder, like, what makes one a bouncer? Is it just about the body? If you tell me it's about the body, I can go to the gym, I hit it, I look big.
That is why I said it's about physique. You know?
So if you say it's about physique, I think that is what, because when you look at those guys, they have the physique.
Yeah,
most of them have this physique.
Yes,
but I think they lack the skills. I will say, bouncing is an art.
is an art.
So they don't have that art.
They really don't.
So they think just
So
because I
it
have a
is-
body like Savior,
So having very true.
you get it? I can do it. But I
We
don't
have-
think.
Yeah, we have very many people well worked
Mm,
than most of the people we work with. But they're not bouncers. When you ask him, he's not honestly he's going to tell you no, he isn't. But these ones, simply they think by hitting the gym, you're a bouncer.
yeah.
That is so wrong.
That's
And
that's
now
what they know.
That is the challenge we are getting. Everyone who goes to the gym, hits the gym,
Thinks
thinks-
he is a bouncer.
period.
That is what they know.
But it's so wrong. And that's not what a bouncer is. You should be knowing all these things I'm saying. Read the problem before it happens, assess,
And we have seen,
evaluate, and you know.
if you talk about physics, do you know we have seen some bouncers who try bouncing clients, but they end up being beaten.
So many. Now, that is why I tell you it needs physique.
You get?
It needs.
They don't have, apart from the
Because
body,
It is so embarrassing.
apart from the body, they don't have the skills.
Yes.
They don't have the strength.
Yes.
They don't have the emotion. You get it? I think as a bouncer,
All that
you have to be one step ahead
ahead.
of
It's
whoever you're going to deal
mentally,
with.
physically, then
Mm.
you have to, you know.
You should know when to carry this person, what to tell this person, and how to handle.
At what state is this person? You can read how high someone is by talking.
Because I've ever seen a bouncer looking at guys arguing, and he's there just seeing, watching, seeing what is going
now,
to happen.
those are the problems.
Why would
They
the
first
bouncer
want
do that?
something to break up. and now
Before you intervene.
Then that's where the problems unprofessionally comes in from. But otherwise, nevertheless, there are these ones that catch up unaware because music is there. You don't know someone's calling, you find it.
Mm.
But you are supposed to look and know what's happening. Do your best to avoid it before it escalates, and let it be.
Mm.
You know, but things need mentoring. Maybe the same way I told you, we learned from some people.
Mm.
We are creating these groups to eliminate those challenges.
Do you guys usually have seminars or let's say workshops where you guys all converge together and maybe invite
Really,
these
I
professional
wouldn't,
guys to come?
Really, like in Arua here, I wouldn't lie to you. I think that happened once.
Mm.
That was with the West Nile.
Yeah, only West Nile.
Yes, we had some seminars.
Only one group
One group, yeah, sure.
having that seminar.
Having
So I
that
think it will be good if the whole group comes together and maybe invite in a professional.
seminar.
You get it?
You
So that
see,
the person
that-
will come and explain into details. You know, it's very good to acquire this knowledge. You get it?
very true.
When a professional
true.
comes and talks to you directly, I believe there are some things that you will take in and change.
That's very true.
You get it? Because most of these bouncers, as I said, for them, they think it's about having that body.
No,
They're very quick to
That's-
react,
yes,
slapping a
yes,
client,
that's not-
doing this. And then
No,
the
but
funny
you said
thing-
the point. Most people who do that, you realize, honestly, most people who do that, you realize they're yet to start or they're new in the game. Excitement. You use that word at some point.
Mm.
But it takes time for you to make such a person understand. Takes time. Happy are those who come in knowing that no, this is work. If you do this, who know the rules.
And now we have what we have is between you and some clients is that you bouncers like ferrying their women. I don't know what you say about that.
That you see where we work.
Yeah.
Steps, you know very well the industry where we work.
Mm.
Whoever this person saying you're ferrying,
Yeah.
may have also ferried to that place. You get the problem? It's a party place. And now, these are not kids. We don't allow kids in the club. It is with someone's consent. I don't think you're going to pick someone on your back by force and...
No,
Unless-
do you know what they say? How you guys do it?
Uh-huh.
When the person comes with a woman, what you guys do is that you stop the gentleman. You allow the woman to pass.
Really? In
So
Romance,
that You take
you
that
get that
advantage.
chance.
You get that chance and take the
In
advantage.
rumors, I've heard of it, but me personally, I've not witnessed that from any of my colleagues. But I've heard people say that.
So
So
you've
I
heard
can't-
people say that.
I've
Not one, not two.
rumors of it a lot. People say
That
that,
means it's
but
true.
no, people can create things.
No, but not 10 of us cannot create things at the same time.
Now, why not?
get?
You know, this is what I was telling you. That is what shows that my issue is not done with someone. Those are the things.
So you pay
did
back.
something. You did something sometime. I've stopped you. What else would you say?
And then why? Okay,
I
fine.
stopped you.
Okay, you have issues
definitely
with
can
me.
go to your
You have
colleague
issues
and
with
tell
me.
your colleague, I actually stopped you because I want to take your girl.
Okay, you
No,
have issues
no.
with me. Why are you hitting on my woman now? What kind of
It might
payback
be
is
an
that?
excuse just to say that. But
No, it's not excuse. It happens. You do
You
that.
can't tell me.
You sneak around.
You witnessed somewhere.
Yes.
What did you try to approach that person and tell him what's up? What happened between you guys?
I can't approach because
No. Okay, the bouncer you cannot approach. I understand. But the other guy, you witnessed from, you would ask, what's up, man? What's going on? Because when you tell me you witnessed, meaning maybe you conversed, you can't tell me you witnessed by seeing. You might have judged with the victim.
yeah, it's a victim. Like one of the guys came and it's actually a reason why he started working out also.
Now you see,
Because he
you
went
judged
with the woman.
victim, but
he
you
went
were not
with the
there when
woman.
it was what?
He went with the woman and he was stopped. And then later he found out this bouncer is actually hitting on the girl.
Then I think they just had their personal stuff. But that
It
doesn't
actually
happen
pained him
often.
and made him start working out. He also wants to become a bouncer.
Which is okay. Which
You
which
get?
is okay. Which is okay. You know, most of us have things motivated at some point. Which is okay.
So we say you people motivate others to become bouncers, but in a wrong way, not the right way. Yeah. Some of you, that's what you guys.
That person, but you know, but otherwise, you know, that ethically also is not good. You know, I'm saying this, Ali, personally, for the times I've been in the streets, the industry, I've passed through a lot.
Yeah.
You know, if it comes to ladies and so on, you know, there is one thing. You know, I had a colleague. I'm not going to mention by names. I had a colleague somewhere. There is that stage, you know, when you're new in the street, there's a stage. Any lady that you see around, as long as you've appreciated, you want to hit on. You get the point?
Yeah.
You want to hit on. Now the challenge here comes. You know, there's this person who is calm. I used to get emotional because I realized there is this lady who has come in. Yes, something happened. She's around today, is with someone. You get? But you well knew that this is the same way you are. There might be 2, 3 around. Why would you wake up from here? You go and approach the other guy because he has come with this other lady you were with some time back in the club. You get the point?
Right.
Know how to control
your emotions.
If you know you can't, then don't step there. Have one partner, be serious. You're not going to get those challenges. You get the point? I'm here, I'm there. Tomorrow this one is there. It kills your work. Ethics. But this colleague of mine is this person. He would love to see all these people alone, not being approached by anyone. And when you do so, just know he's going to attack you and fight. And it barely spoiled his work.
And okay, fine. Let me ask you this. How do you handle some of those drunk clients, especially the women?
You know, of late, we introduced the female bouncers because it was another challenge. Police issues, it was another challenge. Because, you know, people take things personal. Someone has done something wrong because she was drunk. Fine, you are supposed to handle well. But at times, some of the words and, you know, they go beyond. And you feel you don't handle, you might lie a hand on her. And when she goes to police, and women are women empowerment.
Yeah.
Now, that's where we're getting challenged. She's going to allege you did this, you touched there, and you get the point. You cannot say no. They'll say, yeah, maybe what? So we have brought in these female bouncers. We can come to you, we can come to you, talk to you. If you insist, then we can call the female bouncer. these women are well trained for the capacity of women. Unless it fails, that's when we.
What
You know,
for us, what we have heard is that some of you usually end up taking these drunk women at your place
with their consent, or you just pick and you.
until they are drunk. So
You know,
without them
everyone, most
consenting,
times, I don't know which.
because
I don't know.
in the morning they wake up, they're in a
I-
bouncer's house. How
No.
will they even start fighting? They look at the body.
Trust me, that lady. I don't know. Whoever does it, you was just like, because
It's a lie.
you see, fine, yes,
Hey,
we might go with this. We might go with the drunk ladies.
but you're
And
saying
at
it's
the
a
same
lie,
time,
and then you're
I'm
saying you
saying
might
something.
go.
At the
You
same
might go
time,
with the drunk
listen,
ladies.
I might go with the drunk ladies.
Where?
At the same time, it may also not be true. I'm coming to that point.
So if you
know
say
why?
you might go, where do you go with it?
Now, the point is this.
Hey,
Because the way it sounds when they say, we carry the drunk women and go with them,
yeah.
it feels as if you maybe you kidnapped someone and you did what?
No,
You get the point?
it's
No,
not
no, no.
kidnapping.
Listen,
it's actually not
these people go
kidnapping.
with their consent.
This
That's
is
the vibe.
this is someone who walks in the bar and says hi, and then hey, how are you? Good.
Yes.
You welcome the person.
Yes.
So when the person gets drunk,
Mm.
you get it.
Yes.
It's already 5 a.m.
Yeah, in the morning.
You already know this one is high. This one cannot move anywhere. What you just do, you use the shortcut. Let's go to my place. Of course, the drunk person will be like, okay, fine. He ends up at your crib.
But I believe so much most drunk people do understand. Because honestly,
Are you sure?
let me come to you. It is so hard for me to find so-called these drunkos who even take us for police and so on, to find them where they are seated, they have urinated on themselves, they have done what? It is so hard. Why would you tell me, if you still have that sense, this so-called drunko you're talking of has been moving from his seat, going to the washrooms, going to buy beer, get change, he still has what?
But those are basic things.
Going home is not
You get
basic.
it? These are basic things. For
Go-
example, for them, when you say home is home. When you tell a drunk person, let's go home, the drunk person will not care which home.
You know,
People have woken up in a place that they don't even know, and then they'll be like, "Where am I?"
no.
You get it? But when you tell a drunk person, let's go home, they know home is home. So it doesn't matter whether they end up at your place or their place or maybe in a hotel. They know I've reached home.
For those
Haven't you encountered a situation where a person wakes up and asks you, what happened last night? After a long night of drinking. Hasn't it happened?
Yeah, sure.
Now you tell me, how are you going to say it's hard for a drunk person?
There are bits of scenarios you forget in such circumstances. But
Now,
trust
exactly,
me,
that is the point.
I believe, I'm not supporting them, but I believe most of those scenarios occur with consent. Most of those scenarios occur with consent.
So do you, when a drunk man says yes, for you it's a yes. Or a drunk woman says yes, it's a yes. Like they consent to it.
It depends. It depends. Because
On
I
what?
believe someone is so drunk when I find him falling and maybe he even doesn't know which route to go. Honestly, you even tap me, waiting for me, you're talking to me, you know your border, you know where you stay. Then I'm telling you, can you push me? Then you tell me yes. That is with consent. You get the point? And these are matured people.
No,
So,
no, that kind of.
You know. And second, it's a vibe place. Vibe things. At times it's so hard to understand. Vibe place. A lot of things happen.
Yeah.
They do say that, but a lot of things. Me, I don't. I've had people say that, but I've not witnessed like today this person, because that would be a crime, by the way. If it was, that would be a crime. Why don't they report? You get the point?
Well, sometimes they don't report because they may fear.
Fear what?
They may have fear.
I don't think.
You guys, you guys might beat.
No.
You will hurt them.
I don't.
That's why they fear. Oh, you guys may stop them from accessing the venue.
Consent. Some of them even tell you earlier, and later on they tell you now they were drunk because maybe you discovered the secret and he wants to give you an excuse. That guy just took me when I was drunk.
So
really? Would you believe that?
So meaning it's very easy for someone to set you guys a trap and you fall for it.
It depends because I can't go in if I wasn't interested. Maybe if I had some interest at some point, it's just like a
But
job.
most
I'm
of you
like,
guys
boom,
be
yeah.
interested.
It depends. It comes from there. But honestly, if I'm
Yeah,
not
most
rushing,
of you guys be interested.
it depends to the person.
No,
It
I'm
depends.
telling you the truth. Most of you.
Because no, you cannot tell me I've not seen that colleague of mine who just says today, any lady who says, hey, let's go, because that happens every night. And I'm telling you, every night we're out, honestly, some lady is going to come and brush on you. Honestly.
And then
Because people
you
are
fall
drinking. And
in.
when they drink, honestly,
So when they crash on you,
80% get
when they
20%.
okay, like you, when they crash on you and you also fall in.
No. Unless I was. But
So let's take a scenario: a cute girl crashes on you, and you're on duty. What do you do?
crashes.
Yes, and tells you, okay, maybe after here I want to spend the night with
No,
you.
if she can fit at that moment, if she can
Fit
fit in
well.
my program, I'm not telling you. Let me tell you, you know, if she can fit, yeah, well and fine. But if doesn't, you can't say, yeah, let's communicate some other time. Those things happen. Those things happen. You know, not that everyone who comes to you and tells you, there is this person, you know, ladies get soft. You told me they do fear to approach. Maybe some time back she wanted to do that.
Let's assume that lady might be one of your colleagues' woman. What do you do?
No, that is there, and then it comes to the person. If the lady says that, then you should know.
But
Women are women.
as bouncers, it has ever happened.
It has ever happened.
Yes.
Now I'm telling you, women are women. I will not say that a lady who comes to me, my friend's girlfriend who comes to me and tells me today he wants to pull home with me. I cannot say she was drunk. Ladies have their weird ways. She does that. Some lady can do that with a sober mind. And there's this one who does it when he was drunk. Yeah, maybe he has been crashing and heights.
Right.
So it depends. If really this is, ladies say anything. But as a man, then you have to be with some IQ. When he says that this is for your friend, really, why would you? Why would you?
Now, let me ask you this. As a bouncer, what is the craziest thing a person has ever done for you so that he or she can access the venue when you were in the line of duty?
Craziest thing.
Hey, ever since you started the art of bouncing.
I think nothing much from money.
Like how much?
Nothing much from money.
Like how much? How much?
Nothing much for money. I can't recall so well, but I think that was it. Someone came sometime. Those times I think we were in Vino. The small money, as I told you. Now Vino we had improved. We were getting 15K a night. You get?
Eh.
So I think some. I don't really recall, but some scenario, some occasion happened. There was this guy who came in and I was also out from buying because we can't buy stuff from up. If it is not a client who has given you, you have to remove your little, you go and buy your water down. Because you can't, the money they pay you is already very small.
Right.
Then if I'm to buy a bottle of water from there, what am I going to be left with?
Okay.
So as I was proceeding down, I got this guy. He had parked his car, he called me. He was of course asking for the entry. And we told them, by then you were buying a beer. Fridays, you would buy a beer.
Buy at 5K.
You go up. I told him beer. He told me it's okay. He's not taking beer, I take him up. Going up, he said VIP. We reached VIP. This guy dashes me $100. By that time, that was a lot of money. You get?
Yeah.
So
just like that.
Just like that. 100.
Your
So
night
that
was done.
That was the craziest night at that time.
Okay. Now that's a guy. What about a lady?
Ladies, there are two things when I'm Ali. You know that when I'm crashing, men get so weak with women.
Okay.
So weak. It happens everywhere. Now, not only with the bouncers. when I'm crashing. Trust me. When I like a lady, why wouldn't I?
So wait, you like the person because you're crashing, or you just like because
No. There is this liking of friend.
mm,
This is the same thing. I would still let you go in. There are these friends. Now, this is the point I was saying. There are a lot of people who come in and you give some bongers and you're like, yeah, go in. This is this friend. But now this is a lady. You get the point?
yeah.
Honestly, a man is going to lie to you that if he tells you now he just likes this lady naturally and there's no another, it's not there.
Let me ask you this important question.
It's not
Do you think too much familiarities affects people's business? Because
that is why you see
I see you guys,
very-
bouncers, you might have a lot of friends, and then they put you up, you happen to be at the gate,
yes.
and then you realize you found yourself knowing too many people at the gate, and then all these people are expecting favors.
Professionalism still. It comes back to professionalism. Ali, and whereas, like me, by the way, I don't know how often you see me. If it's not workplace, I am too reserved, by the way.
Yeah.
Too reserved. And it makes my work simple, by the way. When we meet, most of the people, I staff and you get. But honestly, it becomes so hard for you to stop someone you've been banging daily KBs with.
True.
You get the point? So what are you going to do? You avoid.
You avoid
I avoid so much public places if it's not work.
Because you don't want to familiarize and
too much.
Because it's going to affect you later.
We can be familiar to each other, but over familiarity spoils everything. Physique. Now, we're also getting challenges with our colleagues, so-called the ones who hit the metro and they say they're bouncers.
Right.
Simply because most of us
you meet at the gym. Yeah, you meet at the gym
in public. Yeah. You get the point?
Today
you're there with him, tomorrow is there, the next day he says push, you make some jazz, you have come together. The session, you closed it together. Tomorrow again you meet.
Yeah.
Now, when this guy comes, how do you feel? You get the point? Because for him, he comes knowing this is my guy. He sees even from far, I'm here. But he's
now, as a bouncer, how do you make him understand that?
It is always so hard. Now
hard.
That is where it comes that they say now this one, it's like I have a beef with him. What? We also have those colleagues of ours who they met who say we have beefs with them. You get the point?
It's there. It happened.
Simply because you want to what? And for those who you see, you have to be prepared to carry on.
And have you realized that most of the people who work out, they assume they have that entitlement of accessing venues for free?
Now, that is the biggest disease we're having. It's not everywhere.
Now, you as a person, how would you address that?
Worked people, not that. Yeah. Me, I've just seen that in a row. You're not going to tell me that a worked guy in Kampala feels he has entitlement to enter anywhere. No, he knows there he's going to do what?
But what do you think?
It is only here.
What do you think causes that?
I think that familiarity at the gym place.
At the gym place.
You get the point? That familiarity at the what? And it is one of the biggest challenges we get in the clubs of late. Handling this. Because now someone comes that, you're favoring your colleagues.
Yeah.
And it is true. But now, that bond.
Now, you as a person, how would you address that? Like, how would you let your gym folks know that this is work? Because I know sometimes as a person, it's hard to tell a person. You get it? Maybe in the line of duty, it could be hard.
Yeah.
Don't you think it will be a good idea if you guys also take the conversation to the gym?
Yeah. True. Most times we have done that, by the way. We have done that. Some have understood. People have different understanding capacities. Yeah. Some do understand. When they come, they pay. These days he comes and tells you, today doesn't.
Because that issue actually has led into some kind of beef between the bouncers, sister companies. You get it? If it is this particular one handling this event, you will hear among themselves saying, we are not going to allow some of these members from these other companies to access.
Now, that one, to me, I wouldn't see it having a problem. Because I know at some point they might lay a hand of help.
Right.
You get the point?
Mm.
This is my colleague, when he sees me in something, he can help. But now where those things come in are also internal beefs. You know the system, you know the game.
There are those internal.
So someone takes it what? Someone takes it personal and says today, he can influence a few, let's not allow that. But to me, ethically, that is sort of, me, I would allow my fellow bouncer. I know he's a bouncer, registered, leave alone, not that a weightlifter. I know he's a bouncer, he does the same work. Why wouldn't I allow him?
So there is a bouncer and a weightlifter.
These are different things, I told you.
But a weightlifter can become a bouncer.
Yes. It is one of the necessities to become a bouncer.
You need to lift.
You get, you need to lift. You have to have strength. Because honestly, brain work applies, but the circumstances brain work does not apply. It is physique.
Mm.
You're not going to make a drunko understand and you think he's going to understand. What if he retaliates? And if you're not fit? Now,
Until now, that is where
So-
this issue of you want to first talk to someone in the bar for long instead of first pulling this person out.
now this is this.
And you know the funny thing, I don't know how you guys usually address it. When a person sees a bouncer going with him or her out, he or she thinks automatically they are
Yes.
bouncing me out.
Yes.
So how do
Now-
you make this person know that I just want to talk to you?
These are the things you have to make people understand. Because those times, that's what used to happen.
Mm.
You get the point? Honestly, there's adjustment. But that's how things used to happen. Once a bouncer comes to you, there was no talking. Aggressiveness, what you are talking about. But that's being unethical. You get?
Mhm.
But if you're to observe me personally, most times when I'm working, before it retaliates, I cannot talk when the action has started.
Yeah.
But when I've seen, I come to you guys and I say, let's go and talk out. At times they think I'm pretending, I'm showing off, but I want to show you. I want us to talk from out. You can be talking to me, let's talk from here, and then I tell you music. I'm not hearing you. You get the point?
Yeah.
Because I want us to go and talk. And most times, there are these ones that come back. Most times in the night, there are people I pick out, we talk, and you find, there was a small misunderstanding. They have said sorry, it goes back. And you realize this person doesn't do that mistake again. Meaning it was just a mistake. I've put my beer here, you've put yours. They're all Niles. I've picked yours, thinking it is mine. It's already what?
Yeah.
A fight. After people realize all of you had beers here, it was just such things you chill. But there's this one you've called, let's talk, and he's talking rubbish. You know, the truth is, this one is a high.
You just have to carry him
Yes.
out.
But those are the ethics, which
So-
we have to
So
teach the rest.
what's the hard part about being a bouncer? What's the hard thing about being a bouncer?
I think being a bouncer itself is a hard thing.
What makes it hard?
Whatever duties you're supposed to perform, and the people we work with,
Mm.
bouncers, most times, maybe if club work, ceremonies, but the greatest sector where we have work is entertainment. Whatever is with entertainment, there is vibe, there is drinking. It is just like asking me how easy is it to handle someone who's drunk. It is very hard. So the whole thing,
So what?
Is-
Okay. So you're trying to tell me is that the hardest part about
It's
being a
just
bouncer is handling
yes,
an intoxicated person.
it is so hard. It is so hard.
Okay. And okay, now the opposite of that. What's nice about being a bouncer?
No, it's one of the hustles that give you peace.
It
Like-
gives you peace when you're dealing with the people beating, slapping people.
No,
What
no,
kind
no,
of peace?
Every time you're not beating people.
But
And
most
that's why I
times,
told you professionalism.
most times you're there carrying, here
There is,
grabbing, pulling. Like you get
it
it.
happens.
Though there are some
there are good
events that are
days.
chilly.
There are
Like there are those good days where nothing happens.
Yes.
You get it. Nothing
And
happens.
now, where I tell you the peace part, the peace bit of it is this. Honestly, if I have my issues
Mm.
and if I was alone, the people go in the office and sit because your society keeps you alone.
Yeah.
It's giving you room
Mm.
to think through your brain. But I realize, even if I have those challenges, once I'm out for work, I forget. I get funny. Even if you had your stuff, your guy comes and gives you, hey, what's up, vibe. It's just the same reason why those people go to for recreation. You have gone there to have peace of mind, and we're always in that.
So,
It's just,
according to you, being a bouncer also gives you that peace of mind.
it gives me peace of mind.
Do you think being a bouncer comes with a privilege?
Privilege as in,
Getting favors, maybe, and some kind of entitlement, stuff like that.
no, it's not. It doesn't come with privilege.
Mm.
It doesn't come with privilege. I think it is someone waking up one day and you're like, no, this is what I want to be. This is what I want to be. And there is this person who gets in it as is moving. Like personally, me, I wasn't doing this for. I didn't start my physique, whatever. It started with the physique. I didn't start
Yeah.
my physique to do a bouncing work.
You were just working out.
Yes,
You
because
were just working out
been
on your.
yes, I was just working out. I was a tiny guy. I was just working out, maybe to dress.
Mm.
You get the point. But as time went on, you realize you need money, and always.
And then it looks like a free money.
You get the point.
Yeah,
And
someone just calls you.
always when you want money, you fit where you can possibly fit.
Yeah.
I already had the physique. Perhaps the learning came on the way because there was no one to teach us by then.
So, how much does a bouncer earn, like, per night?
Per night, it depends to
Starting from.
it depends to where you are. But for us here in Arua, honestly,
Mm.
here in Arua City, I think the highest paying club pays 50,000 per night.
Per night.
Yes.
Okay. And on a good night, how much can a bouncer walk home with, including the payment he gets and other things? Because I know there are tips. There are those rich men who come and be like, man, watch over us. We're here, but keep your eyes what?
Yes.
And then at the end of the night, they
You
usually
know,
do these tips, and then there are those
now-
well wishers who just see you
yes.
standing there,
No,
like.
now that comes about it's in general. I can't tell because that comes about each individual's what
Mm.
way, the way
Okay.
that
okay.
particular person.
Like you said last time, one of your craziest nights where a person gave you like
Yes.
100 USD. You get it?
Yes.
Apart from that,
Yes.
are there any other those good nights where those small tips
Yes, people get
and they accumulate like to how much?
maybe to my personal to my perspective. I can't now. It becomes false when I say I give you a random price that now someone can go home with around 100,000, 200, because you realize that money is given because of relationship.
Right.
You get the point? There is this person, like, by the way, like me, I can. It is rarely so hard for me to leave my workplace, leave alone the money for what I'm working for. You get the point?
Yeah.
The payment.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me to go home with less than 200,000 on a busy night. You get the point? Worst, maybe 150. But there is this person who is going to be there with you always.
The worst is 150. So meaning it's more than that on a good
busy
night.
night. It's more than that on a good night.
Okay. That's Gawa. Now you as Xavi, what will you tell these young upcoming people who maybe you inspired to become a bouncer? What word of advice do you have for them?
Yes, there is there is a little. I need to tell them, know why you're in the streets. Honestly, because our sector is in the streets. Right. Know why you're in the streets. Have vision. Have focus. because the work we do, there is a lot that comes in it.
Mm.
That's why it is so hard for you to find the ones who were there before us
Yeah.
and they have done something a little.
Right.
You get the point?
Right.
Because it takes a lot for you to save all this money I'm talking of getting. It's so hard for you to save it if
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
very
know why
hard.
you. So they have to know why they're there. Discipline. It's all about discipline. Discipline, understanding, and I think you can be good with the game.
And by the way, one thing I almost forgot about, it's how you bouncer sometimes handle some of those performers. Let's talk of the artists, maybe the MCs, the DJs. Do you guys sometimes be having personal issues with those people, or it is them?
Either way, maybe he doesn't have personal issue with me,
Mm.
with whoever promoter, maybe the boss at that time. You see
Yeah.
the challenge?
Mm.
You might be my boss at your event,
Yes.
and I give you service. And here I'm in someone's event, you and that person, you have an issue. And he tells me he doesn't want you in what? Trust
In
me,
his
I'm going to
event.
do what? You get my point?
Yes, yes.
I had a very big issue with one of the big MCs here around because I think that was this guy's show. It happened to me, but he thinks, okay, he thinks I had a beef, but
With him, but
because he
you-
did something wrong to me.
uh,
But he think I reacted like that because of what? But I
you
thought,
were directed.
how was directed? This is the one of the event. He tells me you are not emceeing on his stage.
So you,
For the half money he has paid you, you go.
yeah.
And you claim he's demanding you. He has told you to go to police. Right now here he doesn't want you. What do you expect me to do? That's not the beef.
Okay. Man, it was good having you here.
Yeah.
It's nice to had a great discussion. The Adiisi was Adiisi ring.
Yeah.
First time having a bouncer on this. So to the viewers, thank you so much for watching. It's been Xavi. Like I said, one of the guys you will meet at most of these hangout spots in Arua here. Actually, they tour West Nile. So yeah, they are in the art of bouncing. So when you meet these guys, be nice to them. They are not that bad. Approach them, talk to them. If you have any issue, come directly to them and explain.
Yeah.
They will have a room of understanding and tell you exactly what you need to know. Otherwise, this is the Adiisi podcast. Hope to see you next time. Please stay with us when we get back. My name is Steps. Thank you.